Next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is, should Deontay Wilder receive more love from the fans in the United States? We're going to start this one off with G.
The answer is hell to the yeah, for multiple reasons. For one, after watching that AJ Ruiz fight, to see all of the support that Ruiz got from the Latino community, the Mexican community, I was like, damn, I don't see that with Wilder. AJ, he got it locked down with the UK fans to the point where AJ could go anywhere and UK fans will follow him by the thousands. I don't see that with Wilder, and it's tough, right? Because I get it. Wilder has, the southern accent. He's from Alabama. They paint him as a bad guy in the media. So, that type of aura that he has coming into the boxing game, or the one that he's manufactured to sell, tickets. You might want to, if you support him, it's more like, I'm gonna watch Wilder, but I'm rooting for the other person, right? But it should be, Wilder, although it may seem like he's a wild dude in the ring, he's knocking people out. Whoever comes in, they get dropped. That alone, we should be cheering for him, because let Wilder be Mexican, Cuban, Puerto Rican, from the UK, Russian, whatever. His peoples would be supported. But for some odd reason, us in America, we're certified haters. You gotta be super duper great for us to finally say, all right, we're gonna co-sign you. While any other place, Wilder could be half as good, and people will bet they life savings on him with that much support, And so I encourage all my brothers and sisters here, all the states, support your boy Wilder. He needs it.
True.
This is like a broken record. This is another subject that I'm sick and tired of talking about.
I think that just means overall. In general.
You know what I'm saying? For example, of course, this is crazy. Of course he should. Like Floyd should. And many others. I don't want to talk too much about it, but we all know what's up. And of course, we should be backing the American heavyweight champion. Of course we should. Now, it's also business in certain ways. Business plays a role in a lot of things, because we all know that when it comes to the sport of boxing with African American fighters, there's only certain roles that you can play. Now, if you're going to be successful at it, you either have to be the villain, which I feel that Deontay Wilder said, okay, I'm gonna take this route, and that's the Floyd route. But when you take that route, you gotta understand what you're doing. You're gonna be the person that people root against, and that comes with that territory. Now, there's other fighters that are more, I want to use the right term,
Appreciative.
that's more appreciative fighters that want to be those, and they want to, kiss butt a little bit.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes,
Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me this money, although I work hard for it and I'm the one getting punched in the face.
You mean like Sean Porter?
Showtime, Sean Porter. Showtime, Sean Porter.
This is breaking into a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because now there's two different fighters. If you're African American, this is how you have to promote yourself, either two ways. Now, one way is going to get you fans, and the other way is not going to get you fans. And we could talk about this for hours and hours. I'm just going to end it with what the question was. And I think, yes, the American public should definitely be behind the American champions. Because if you look at any other country, they're behind their fighters 100%. So I believe that we, as Americans, should back our fighters. And that's it.
So I agree. And I saw a comment that said, I was riding AJ. So I think AJ's a better fighter than Deontay Wilder. Technically, skill-wise, say Deontay Wilder had a magnificent performance against Dominic Brazil. That doesn't mean I can't acknowledge improvement from Deontay Wilder when I see it from him. That doesn't mean I can't give Deontay Wilder credit. I watch all Deontay Wilder fights. I even watched the shift in Deontay Wilder from when he went to a man being promoted as a guy who took up boxing because his daughter had spinal bifida. He started working at IHOP, Red Lobster, took this on to make more money for his daughter. He was being an appreciative man, but people weren't watching him. He was fighting in Alabama. He was selling out stadiums in Alabama. Then they tried to broaden his fan base, and he wasn't getting any fans. So then, like Trill said, he had to embrace the villain role. The fastest way to grow in boxing as an African-American fighter is to play the villain role. Because people will pay to see you get beat up. It's the reason why Earl Spence Jr. still can't sell more than Adrian Broner. Earl Spence Jr. is a way better fighter than Adrian Broner. But somehow Adrian Broner is the one who's fighting on pay-per-view before him. And Adrian Broner is the one who gets the better viewership numbers. Why? Because people want to see him fall. They will pay to see him fall. They will pay to see the African-American fighter fall before they pay to see him succeed. See, Floyd knew he could keep winning, but they didn't care about his success. Muhammad Ali won a gold medal, he still couldn't eat in a restaurant. In Louisville, Kentucky, his hometown, still couldn't eat in a restaurant. Still was treated like he was nobody. You understand? Floyd Mayweather went to the Olympics, got robbed in the Olympics, should have won the gold. Was here undefeated champion, still wasn't loved by the American public. He was hated by the American public. He went to every fight being the villain. So Deontay Wilder realized, in order to feed my family, I have to embrace the villain role. If you're anybody who's anybody and you know anything about anything, when you look at Deontay Wilder, you can see he's playing that role. You know that's not in his heart. Even after he knocked out Brazil, he could have buried him. He said he wanted to catch a body in the ring after he knocked Brazil out. He's like, I love Brazil. So my brother, it takes a real man to get knocked out in front of the world, which is the truth. But that shows what his heart's like. So he has to play that role in order to sell, because that's what you have to do when you come from a certain demographic in this country. But should he have more fans? Should he be more loved? Should he sell out more? There's no reason he should have been fighting Dominic Brazil in front of 13,181 people when that stadium sells out 16,000. 16,000 people should have been in there cheering him on. And it doesn't matter who I think will win a fight. I am a fan of boxing, and I support all the fighters. All the fighters deserve to be fully compensated for the risk they take in the ring. That includes Deontay Wilder. He deserves to be supported by the American public, and hopefully they will.
But and also too, for the most part, boxing fans are xenophobic, right? You're gonna rep your squad. It doesn't matter, like, oh, that dude, you find out, like, oh, he's from this country, y'all rapping with him. Everyone does it with the exception of the United States. Let Wilder be like Irish or something. You know what I'm saying? Let like Deontay Mick Wilder. Guarantee you, all the people from Ireland are gonna fly in and say, yo, I'm gonna support Wilder. But because he's African American, people are like, whatever.
Please tell us what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.